Hello, everybody, and welcome to what is likely the final episode of Resident Evil 6. It's been a long, really stupid road, but I'm glad I could share it with you. Both you, Michael, and all of you all at home. Alright, let's join a game and let's get to
Get to it. 最終ラウンドだ。
よい、スタート!
Now we wait.
Now we wait. Searching for a game session to join. There is literally an invite right there. Do keep up. There we go.
There we go. When dying, you can ready your weapon with L1 and attack.
Depending on how long this ends up being, I may end up just, like, running it straight back into Dead Space.
Zombos.
Yep.
Damage estimate fucktillions.
Yep. Just like... It's like that zero punctuation. Dear mum, shit's fucked. Damage...
Honestly.
Yeah, that's all it says. It's just damage estimation fucked.
Yes, well, a few people joke about raising hell in Resident Evil games.
I mean, when you are able to just, like, lab-grow godlike creatures, there's not much to
lab-grown viruses that just have random chances of generating the dickheads.
Well, but like stuff like
the
House.
convenient rocket pods that we have in this.
Yep, on this news chopper. So how is this going to work? Because I'm pretty sure this is like a vehicle segment. Oh, I just have... Okay, I have control over the right-hand gun, but I have zero control over...
Aim.
Yeah. I cannot command the craft at all.
Oh, hey.
Look. Left a bit, right a bit. This is so dumb. Come on, Robos.
Get through this. We've got to.
Can we turn to the left at all? Oh, I've got a zoomy button. Okay, and X is what launches the missiles. Got it.
You're on your own now, you two.
We didn't launch a single missile because that'd be danger close.
I did. I launched one just by, like, I was just pressing buttons to... Look your shit side.
Huh. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired.
Oh, we've got friends.
Friends.
Wow, these missiles are terrible. Oh, and you only get 5.
So, you know, thanks for just launching all of them.
I'm sorry, I thought I had like any way to actually aim the damn thing. I love how the control panel for the helicopter is just a static JPEG. I can see the artifacting from here.
They're getting
Okay,
desperate.
friends are approaching.
You
Yep.
really didn't want to get into this tower, did you?
Two of the cunts know that.
Ugh.
This doesn't usually happen, sir.
I'm sorry.
Usually the skies are a little less crowded.
Okay, if I L1 aim, I have like a little bit more fine-tuning over where this gun is pointing. You see how there's like a pillar that goes like down the middle of the windscreen on this thing? That is the most left I can aim.
That's a nice model. Real appreciate the lack of missiles.
I didn't realise that they didn't recharge, okay? Oh, fun thing that I found out you can do as Jake in his campaign. You remember we fought the helicopter?
Uh-huh.
And you have to we had to like fire grenade launcher rounds into it. If you are in the right position when the helicopter like fast ropes a bunch of guys down into the arena, you can climb up the rope that the guys come down and then just climb onto the cockpit and shoot the pilot in the face.
Typical.
Summon of the power of the God Hand. Da, 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 da.
Or just a 500 Magnum, you know, whichever.
If you really insist.
Oh, fine. I'll use the biggest iron.
Snap my wrists off.
Yep. Zombies are easily hurt by
zombie
fire.
wearing body armor, but you can attack its unprotected areas. Oof.
Apart from the types of zombies that have no unprotected areas.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
Face muck.
Back for more.
Huh, I could have sworn there was a bit where Ada chips in with the battle on the train.
Not quite, it seems. That or it could be evil Ada that does that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I literally iced my clone.
You took Wesker's son away.
Yeah, that wasn't me, buddy. That was your own failed attempt to get laid.
Use that bastard's blood to make the virus stronger.
I do appreciate that, like, even he is completely losing track of which Ada's which.
For trusting Ada Wong.
Mm-hmm. Do we have missiles back for this?
We do. Let's wait for him to get big. So we have an easier target.
Hey there, Chunky.
Pretty sure he's got like some weak points on his back, see if he can get a rocket down on. Quickly on, deck him!
Sweet chin music.
For playing with the sea virus.
Leon, you can move faster than that. I know you can. There we go. Yeah, how about him?
Smack him!
And there goes the square cube law again.
Yep. Again, all that meat has to come from somewhere. Oh. Whoa! Hey! Sorry, if you overhead slap a helicopter like that, your tail is going to turn into chunks.
Well, considering the amount of meat there, it's more likely that whilst a fair amount of meat will get shredded off, the rotors will actually get fucked up first.
Yeah.
Just the sheer amount of beef.
Still, point is, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do.
I have no control over the craft at this point.
functionally a turret section at this point.
Here he comes. Get ready.
Brrr. One less in the way.
It's so close for Leon to be turned into sandwich meat.
Yep. What in the
Okay,
camera?
I've got control over the chopper again.
Okay.
Not that that means much, but you know, I have control of the chopper. Sorry, do you need me to move it a little more this way?
I'm doing my best here. Like, because the guns are like separated on two different axes. If one of us is shooting Simmons, the other can't. Yes, I too learned how to do motion tweening with Flash back in 2006. No, I just mean like that's like a very sort of old-fashioned motion tweening animation.
Fuck you, I dodged that.
Yeah, I'm not. How are you expected to dodge that? Considering
No,
like,
I did dodge that.
well, but just considering like the rate at which this thing moves. Get him! I can't remember if the game tells you or not where if you're doing these sections with other real people.
I don't know. I think we have successfully burnt all of our missile load.
Yep, and it's fine.
Not sure how, because I fired like 2 missiles.
Well, we only get 5, so you fire 2. I think what? Oh god, I'm so confused. Down again. Brrr.
Machine gun go brrr. Children, are you going to do anything about him?
Yeah, we're definitely playing against AI here.
Ooh. Up, there it is.
See, being able to turn into, like, something like this, that'd be a hell of a power if you could control it. See, finally down.
We got a point 9mm at him, even though I have much more suitable guns.
Yeah, we've been dumping we've been dumping something like 12mm into him over and over again.
One step behind.
You see, your gun goes pew pew while my gun goes brrr. And just like that, I disappear.
Away into the night.
Park this somewhere up there so that Leon can use it at the end of his campaign.
Yep. After he has the fight with the
A
Grand Tree.
Shrieker's weak point is its throat.
Really, I couldn't tell by the fact that it fucking glows.
You and Carla have left a lot of misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen enough senseless death for one day.
Okay, now the fact that the guns are on like separate axes is actually going to help us because then we can. There we go. can aim at different targets.
Yeet.
Oh boy. So wait, what in the hell happens to these people? Because they weren't here. Why does he have dynamite? Oh, I see. And then that's how that gets there.
Because, you know, they have to explain it somehow.
Couldn't just be that, like, the fucking apocalypse is happening and, you know, damage happens. Oh boy.
Excuse me, I'm trying to land here.
It's like, come on, this is just rude, honestly.
Why does the zombie have a big iron?
Because he wanted him down with a big iron on his head.
I get these guys are, like... I can understand these guys having assault rifles because they're supposed to be, like, undead soldiers. But giant fuck-off magnums, I don't think that's standard BSAA issue.
Is there another one?
Yeah, he's on the
Yep,
stairs.
there it is.
There we go. He's already dead. It has been quiet for most of the day, and the moment I sit down to stream, it is just endless
There
amounts
we
of
are.
traffic.
Just leave a fucking RPG there for
With
them.
sorry, I didn't notice that. It's got a lipstick smooch on the fucking warhead.
It's Ada, of course. Of course, she left a lipstick smooch on the warhead.
Right, where are we going? Up here, apparently. There's a big old stack of I-beams.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reload my guns.
Alright, I'm gonna get all the skill points that are on up here. Ooh, grenade launcher rounds. I think I will.
Slenade Cruncher is nice. Yeah, there's the thing when the storm that is approaching. Okay, you ready?
Nope.
No?
Gotta throw away the hand grenade to get the grenade launcher. And there's a load of boxes down here.
Oh, sick. I'm probably not going to be using incendiaries at this point.
Oh, hi. That's one way to open boxes.
I'm just going to use these to open boxes. I mean, I'm probably not going to use them. Oh, hey, a pelican case.
Ah, didn't even realise there was a
First
corner back
aid
there.
spray and pipe bombs. How about that? Oh, an incendiary grenade to replenish the stock I used.
How kind.
Okay, let's see. There's that.
Alright,
Bear Commander.
I am ready to go.
Of course you are.
Absolute boatload of ammunition.
Big iron on his head. Nice to see you doing what was advertised.
Yep.
Okay, last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
Okay. How exactly? Oh. Well, I'm glad we made the effort to rescue these two.
Oh.
Yeah, these were the two guys that we were
Yeah.
covering
I
before.
How many Tic Tacs do I have?
I think I have 10. Plus the first aid spray.
I have 2 first aid sprays, and I should have double digits. But I don't get to check as it stands. I'm just going to point the ammo box.
Cutscene. Oh, okay, yeah, now we have the... Yeah, this part of the battle with Simmons.
Ada seems to have the most variety of weaponry, used in cutscenes as opposed to everyone else.
I mean, probably because she actually has, like, 2 starting weapons.
Ever the survivor.
Most of the other characters only have 1.
Oh well.
True, but she also used the sniper
No rest
rifle.
for the weary.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, I don't think Helena ever uses the Hydra in any of her cutscenes.
Exactly. This entire establishment appears to have burst into flame.
Yeah, why is everything exploding? Does this office building have a gas main? Oh, hi. Hi.
I have 7. And I'm getting stun locked.
Oh, he just vorped into existence. Hey, birdie. Ah, damn it. Completely mistimed that dodge. Oh, he still thinks this is Clonader. Okay.
I figured. Also, we have friends.
I made you. That means you must obey me. Like, she's not a golem. Gonna keep dumping grenade launcher rounds into his into his upper chest. How's your health?
I'm
Oh.
1 block off full.
Okay. Whoosh.
You're disgusting. Let's get this straight.
Ah.
I'm not your little doll thing. In fact, the only thing I have in common with her is hatred for you.
Okay, those two are finally gonna help out.
I can handle this one alone.
Smack him! Oh god! Alright, I'm just gonna...
Smack a heretic.
You have fun decking him, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
lead over here.
Here. Good convention up here. Mommy's here.
Just gonna be hanging out, bleeding to death, and BD.
Fuck you! And not the way you want, you little bitch. Oh, hello, sir. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I'm out.
See, I mentioned this yesterday, but I feel like Simmons could have been a really interesting villain if he'd had, like, any amount of time to, like, be developed.
Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of the incendiary grenades. Or
Is he doing the bit where he's, like, chasing them up the side of the building?
doesn't seem to be. Oh wait, no, there it is.
Working on it. I have more than 100 pistol rounds.
Bear commander. Commander of bears.
Zzz. Oh god, hang on. Now I'm just imagining, like... You remember those sort of classic pictures of, like, Russian bear cavalry? You have the bear commander. Relatedly, I am very excited for Total Warhammer 3. There we go, that got his attention.
And Now Leon is going to decide to be dumb. I have to sim!
Wait. Oh, hey, I'm randomly up here with Helena now.
Instant transmission. Ah, damn. Oh, hey, Leon's actually turning another gun on him.
Not if I can help it.
Ah, back to the pistol.
I'm dumping shots into this guy. And he is just, like, barely even blinking.
It's like the ultimate simp weapon, simp shield.
I was my eyes.
Now is not the time for flirtatious joking.
In case you haven't noticed, Finland's getting rejection well.
Is there some backstory I should know here?
Nothing worthwhile.
I would, yeah, personally, now I kind of, oh god, get off, get off, get off. Now I want to see, or even maybe even write myself, a new version of the Resident Evil 6 story.
Ha! No! Bad! Get back into your little hole. Your patronage is appreciated, but not that much.
But yeah, now I want to do this where just like it's not even like a big thing with with Ada rejecting Simmons. Like it's not even a big deal of, you know, I don't understand how you could ever think I would like somebody like you or anything like that. He's just like, hey, do you want to get coffee sometime? And she's like, no. And that's it.
And we're back to the square cube.
Leon!
Save him.
I'll pass.
Can't always get what you want, Simmons.
Yeah, fuck your kidneys.
Let's call
Yeet.
this
And off we go.
But yeah, I really want to write that now, where just like Simmons is the sort of Illuminati patriarch, and he always gets what he wants, and when Ada expresses even just like a little bit of disinterest in him, he immediately flips.
Yep, time to use my cube phone. Cube phone.
Cube the cube! Behold the cube!
You're really confused by all this, aren't you, Leon? It's kind of fun to watch.
Time to flip it back into prison, and off we go.
I do love
Later,
that.
buddy.
I love how, like, their relationship is just... Ada just really enjoys fucking with Leon. It's just, like, messing with him.
I was like, oh, it's adorable. You don't know shit.
Nope.
Alright, time to push some buttons.
Yep. So we gotta get out of here before the whole place erupts. Where the heck are we now?
So, this is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm gonna push the buttons. This is where this little fucking
It's a weird little
gift-
thing we picked up. Yeah, it's a weird
this
little tatty gift.
shop. This little gift shop reject.
Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go
Umbrella?
outside. There's thousands of subjects to choose from. Tell Simmons that we're busy. I'm on the verge of solving this.
Uh-huh.
Refusing my orders? You're the one who chose me as a test subject, aren't you?
No, it was Simmons. He forced me to. Please, don't do this.
Too late. Doing it.
Believe it or not, I said the exact same thing. Finally done it.
I finally figured out why kids love the taste of cinnamon toast crunch.
Mother of God.
Yet.
We cannot allow this to escape.
Oh boy, what is this?
Is it going to be another blob creature made of teeth?
Probably.
That's usually
This
how
is
this thing goes.
Ammo box. Oh, look, convenient timing.
Is it going to be another Ada clone? I think it is.
I think the hands are too big for that. It's probably going to be a Simmons clone.
We're beyond sympathy at this point. We're beyond humanity.
Just dump Mag into it.
We
Yes.
have explosives, Ada.
No, I just love the idea that, like, just like, yes, this will destroy all of their research notes, blowing up these random bottles of solvent.
It will taint any further experimentation with those solvents. Kaboom! Because this is how computer equipment goes up.
Yep. I mean, it's Umbrella. I wouldn't put it beyond them to throw...
And now we discard the cube.
Oh, the cube. It has served its purpose.
But now it must die.
Cube of wisdom. Ah, the first normal phone we've seen in this game.
There we are.
Sure. My schedule.
But yeah, I wouldn't put it past Umbrella to just have a brick of C4 in every one of their computer towers. Just to nuke, like, as soon as the alarm goes off, it just, like, nukes the thing. Is that the end of it? Wow, I thought there was another boss fight.
No. I don't. I think that was just the end of it because Ada doesn't show up in any campaigns again after that point.
No, but genuinely, when I said, is it another blob monster made of teeth, I genuinely thought it was another, like there was going to be like another Ada clone battle.
I didn't think the hands looked too big for that. I think it was supposed to be a clone of Simmons for that Carla to actually get what she wanted. Funnily enough.
What, just to murk the hell out of Simmons over and over again?
Maybe, maybe not. My accuracy was exactly 50%.
You hit every other shot. So, that's it. That is the end. That is the end of Resident Evil 6. So, let's take a minute, and since we're only half an hour deep here, we will run it back and go into Dead Space. But for now, I want to talk to you, Michael. Closing thoughts. Let's take a moment to discuss this hellscape.
Closing thoughts. What? What even?
What even?
Because, like, you know, a lot of things happened, but nothing of consequence really occurred necessarily.
No, not really.
Like, you know, there wasn't much of a story to be told. There wasn't anything. Like, nothing really happened, despite, like, nothing was really said, despite a lot of things happening.
Yes, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened, but nothing really happened.
Like, Leon, like, you know, started the story a clueless bumblefuck, and ended the story a clueless bumblefuck with a few more bruises and a lot more trauma.
Yep.
Helena started the story as something of a thing, and remained that thing towards the end of the story. Jake can't have had a character arc because he had no character to begin with.
Yep, he was a generic, sassy white guy.
His character flip-flopped throughout the entire thing, and generally can be viewed as being in a better position than when he started. But at the same point, it's all like his character was never established, and it's all like the only character establishment that we had was I would very much like to milk the American government for taking a pint of my blood to save the world. To because I like this person, I'll give it to you for $50. No. Like, what the hell? Sherry, started the game as international superperson violating international sovereignty.
Yep,
and maintained her position as international superperson, maintaining violating international sovereignty. Chris developed an entirely new backstory in the course of what has to have been like a year between Resident Evil 5 and now.
Yep. One that he will actually maintain through 7 and 8, I should point out.
Fantastic. So they just rewrote his entire backstory over the course of a year. I mean, a year can do a lot to one's backstory. I will give them that. But in the same way, it's like, fantastic. So they did that. Piers existed and then died.
Yep.
so he's the only one who actually developed as a character over the course of this entire fucking thing. Because his position is actually very different from when he started. He started out as white bread military man 8,890-10. No, I'm not going to edit that. Fuck you. And ended as dead white bread military man 8,880-90-10.
I don't think those two numbers were the same.
No,
yeah,
but they weren't.
But it's just like, I feel like there is, on a technical level, this game's pretty good. Like, in terms of controls and like the way that it actually plays, it's perfectly functional. But just the theming and the style and the story and all of the script writing is just misery.
Like, they're trying to have a lot of things happen to distract you from the fact that nothing is happening.
Yeah. I'd like to hear your take on this, but my theory on how to like salvage this game and turn it into something decent is take Leon's campaign, make it 4 times as long, develop Simmons as more of a villain, play up more stuff involving Ada, maybe leave it ambiguous as to whether or not she is actually the evil clone or not by the end of it. And lean into a bit more wackiness. Like I say, make Simmons the main bad guy and make him like a real sort of Illuminati skis ball. I think you could do something fun with that, but they just didn't. I think this weird desire to like have 4 different interlinked campaigns just means none of them have any room to breathe.
To be well, in all fairness, I think there's room enough for them to have the breathing space. It's just that they had the timeline so higgledy-piggledy fucked that, like, it's like, yeah, a lot of things happened, but not a lot of things actually happened. I mean, hell, we went to their fucking, like, like, I think a good space for Chris's opening cutscene would have been the same point as Jake's opening cutscene, like, in Eastern Europe, because we see Chris doing BSAA activities. It's like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. That links
rather
in
than
very
having
well
that as a flashback.
Yeah, rather than having that as a flashback, and rather than finding him as a drunk in there, like, maybe have the drunk scene happen as a cutscene before they go to China. And that way it all slots in a lot more nicely, and it also means that we don't have magic time traveling shotguns.
Yes, that's a good point.
Like, that actually links it all back together, because I think the whole thing could work. It just needs a better narrative through line. Ada kind of is supposed to be the narrative through line of the whole thing, I believe.
But that just means that her campaign is a complete clusterfuck of how the fuck did we get from this place to the other place.
It does make the whole thing, because I think instead of that, they probably should have not had the Jake and Sherry campaign, because really, not much happened in that. Like, Jake didn't develop as a character, and really, having him like not be present and then be present in like the other campaigns actually is better for his character than having to follow him through one, because again he flip-flops notoriously.
Yeah.
Like not having like having 3 campaigns, maybe tacking another mission onto each of them, maybe tacking another mission onto each of the other ones, maybe having Ada's be a little longer since she's supposed to be the narrative through line, it seems, of the entire thing to explain it all. That would be my idea, because like the campaign linking can work. They just didn't like. There's like, there just wasn't so much stuff, and like that guy with the fucking claw hand was dumb.
Oh, Ustanak, yeah, because he's never explained.
He's never explained. He comes out of nowhere, and we assume he's chasing after Jake. They find nothing to assume that. And then he gets into a fist fight with him after Ustanak kicks his pistol away, and Jake doesn't just go spins revolver with malicious intent.
Yeah. Oh no, you've kicked my pistol into the lava. What else will I do with these other 6 guns that I brought?
Like, I understand the concept of that, so like, we want to keep them disarmed so they can have that, but at the same point, Jake's campaign was just, like, the dumbest, I think, on, like, all levels.
Yup.
Because like I said, I was pretty much playing God Hand throughout the entire campaign, and nothing of importance was detracted from me.
Yeah, I mean, apart from a couple of, like, hallways where you got shot a bunch before getting into melee range, I think, like, you could have very easily gotten through most of that only using fisticuffs.
And then, so, we got to the end thing, and so like, hey, yeah, you need to actually go fisticuffs. So like, okay, so now I'm being compelled to play God Hand.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna press start and we'll see what that does. I think that's like a post-credits scene. Because there's a scene which I very distinctly remember which hasn't happened yet.
Okay, let's see the shit show. Helping a dying partner.
Trip a group of zombies by shooting the lead zombie in the leg. This is the one! This is the scene I remember. That I thought this was going to be at the end of Jake's campaign. Ripley's.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You can't do that. The master says you should not partake in this.
The master can suck it up his ass.
I believe we had a deal.
One whole apple.
He's been craving that since he got his apple cut in half back in Serbia. Yeah, I feel like the God Hand credit music should really be...
Like, he just throws it off, he's just dressed like Gene from God Hand.
Yeah.
Impressive ability to throw off an entire cloak with just, by the hood with one hand.
Yeah. It doesn't, like, get caught under his chin or anything.
Fair is fair, kid.
Fair is fair, kid. You give me an apple, I'll murder BOWs for you.
Yep. So yeah, that scene kind of implies that they were going to keep on Jake as kind of a successor protagonist, but considering this game was received very poorly...
Well, yeah, it's like, Jake's campaign could have easily such it. I mean, there's every potential that maybe they could have actually solved it by actually having, like, possibly 2 campaigns, make both have them be Leon's and Jake's, and then make them, like, pretty much all but double their length each, thus giving Jake the ability to have a character arc and possibly a character to begin with.
Yeah.
That, like, have Ada be a presence predominantly in Leon's campaign, and Chris and Piers be a presence predominantly in Jake's campaign because of his relation to Wesker and Chris's unresolved feelings to Wesker.
Looking... Okay. I was looking around to see if I could find the thing to, like, unlock infinite ammo and stuff like that, but I think you have to, like, beat the game on a higher difficulty. But anyway, that's Resident Evil 6. Man, that was a shit show.
I mean, it wasn't going to be anything but.
I mean, we had fun with Leon's campaign, kind of pointing and laughing, but the laughter just could not be maintained through Chris's and Jake's. Anyway, so I'm gonna run it back into Dead Space. I would like to thank you once again, Michael, for joining me through all this. I'm very glad. I don't think I would have been able to manage it had I been on my own.
I'm a wonderful ray of sunshine that improves everything I touch.
Absolutely. So we're going to head off for a little bit, and Michael's probably going to go do his own thing, and I'm going to chain this straight into Dead Space. I will see you all shortly. Thank you, good night, and much love.